he waka waka. A fantail's just come to visit behind me. I find it interesting. I think no matter where we are, and a lot of us are by ourselves, there's just thinking about social media and filming and all that sort of thing, because you do wrestle with, a few things about the subject. I think we all do, different points. Look, there's an enemy already coming up. That's so fun. There's just something in us to want to share our lives and our experience for community, even though most of the time, we're out here by ourselves. And we can't all watch everyone's life. It's impossible. But I think that's partly what I wrestle with when I think about social media. And that's it. I just want to enjoy the experience of being out in the garden and share it. There's such a joy in wishing that somebody would be here helping us for the enjoyment of company, I've got a second plane that's come over. So the joys of gardening in not too far from a city airport. But I just love being out here. I'm just getting a bit of a tidy on. The summer zinnias have actually, you might think, why is she getting rid of these? It's time for them to go to seed. But actually, I have so many. I have so much seed from last season, and I was also pretty keen to not use. I was afraid that I wouldn't get any more floret zinnia seeds, you see, because it was kind of an issue for me to get them when they first came out. Here's the fantail. Hello. And so I hoarded them. I did. There's no, can't deny. I've got heaps. So I am tidying them up because my little plan, which I thought was quite, this is seeing how they go. I decided to interplant bulbs and spring bulbs with summer planting to see if then, it would create a bit of, I have limited space. That's actually the reason. I have limited space, and to see if they would successfully come up the ranunculus and anemone. Oh. This is when you should use your secateurs instead of your snips for these jobs. Anyway, I hadn't really noticed a whole lot, and then it came out the other day, and lo and behold, exciting stuff is happening. But I thought maybe I would also be careful of what's in here, because another plane. It's one of the perks of being in the flight path, I guess. For some people, I guess it's a white noise of sorts, and honestly, I don't notice it most of the time. I guess when one films, one does notice. And I was laughing because before I was waiting for a helicopter to go over. It looked like the rescue helicopter. And as soon as the helicopter went over, so did another plane. So yeah, it's kind of a garden with me situation, isn't it? But here for chats and a few yarns. But really, it's just me talking to myself in the garden. There's still a few, they don't actually have much colour in them, but yeah. We are starting to head towards setting seed. There's so many how-tos and instructions on all these things to do, but actually I garden because it's my regulator. My nervous system loves it. And no matter what kind of day I've had, it gives me rest. And also a feeling of productivity, I suppose. I've been listening to oh, that's a cutie. I've been listening to Gardener's Question Time. I kind of unintentionally had a bit of a break from listening, but I've been listening again, and it's just it's such a brilliant program. And it's quite funny too. Anyway, they were talking about leaving woody stuff in the garden because all sorts of beneficial insects will nest and hibernate of sorts, I guess, in the stems. So I thought, I'll kind of do a double whammy and just kind of reduce the stems of the zinnias, but like keep some on the bottom, because I didn't want them to kind of shade out the lovely ladies who are coming up out of the ground now. Although long stems are probably very beneficial. This has still got its so cute little thing. I also find that talking out loud helps my mind not get too overthinky. Because sometimes I come back to myself and I'm like, what was that nonsense? And plants are good listeners, but they don't really offer you any advice. These as well. So I'm just a bit of company, really. I run a little business, and one of the things I offer in that business is companion gardening, and I think it's a really special thing to help just with I mean, if I am a gardener for my career and I get overwhelmed with my garden, then it's no wonder other people do. But we get burdened down with our day-to-day life, and it's already enough to deal with. Fantail's giving you some advice on your matters of life. I hope you can hear it. Having a little chat